Hey guys, I wanted to start today with an important announcement. Ever since the Florida governor officially instated a stay-at-home order, and so we are supposed to stay at home from this point forward, all of our online curriculum, all of my jokes are going to be inside jokes. Okay, guys. I do want to tell you about a symptom that they're finding in a lot of coronavirus patients is a loss of smell. And that's especially true in people who are showing milder symptoms. So if you want to make sure that your family is safe, I recommend walking past them and doing a smell check. If you walk past and you fart at them, and they react, they probably don't have coronavirus, and you're doing your part to keep your family healthy. So you may have noticed that I uploaded a pretty long PDF onto today's assignment. We are not doing the whole thing today. We're going to do the first page today that says FSA Review Number 1. And every day for the next 21 days, we're going to be working on one of the pages out of this packet. We're not going to do more than 2 pages a day. In fact, most days we'll probably only do 1. If we do any at all, I'll probably throw in short quizzes here and there just to make sure that we're staying on track with the content. So you should go ahead and print that out if you can. If you cannot print it out, it's not a big deal, but you do need to write down, like draw the worksheet on your paper. I personally don't have a printer, so I will be drawing the worksheets out on a sheet of paper for myself. I recommend that you do the same. The point of doing that is because you're 4 times more likely to remember something if you write it down. And so if you draw out this page, you have a nice clean place to take your notes for yourself, and my notes are going to follow along as well. So you may have noticed that on Edmodo there was your name with a question number next to it, or maybe I did a question number next to your name. You are going to, first you're going to answer all of the questions on this page on your own paper. And then on Flipgrid, you are going to teach the class how to find the answer to your question. So I want more than just a picture showing your work. I want to hear you explain your work on that video, and I'm going to be grading you based on the rubric that I also put in Edmodo. And I know that this is a new way of doing things, so if you have any questions, please send me an Edmodo message or an email and set up a time to Zoom with me so that I can answer any questions that you have. A blank is a number, variable, or product of a number and variable. This is a monomial. Monomial. Mono means one. That means that there's like one term in this expression. A blank is one or more monomials which are added or subtracted. So you have a monomial and then an addition or subtraction sign and then another monomial. And this is a polynomial. And I'll show you some examples. A monomial is if you were to have a b squared. Right? There's no addition or subtraction signs here. It's just an a, a b, and a squared. A polynomial is something like a plus b squared. Because now that we have a plus sign, it's added or subtracted. In this case, it's added. It's going to be a polynomial. And number 3, when you blank, blank, or blank polynomials, they are blank, which means that the exponents are positive whole numbers. And this is when you add, subtract, or multiply polynomials. They are integers. Which means that the exponents are positive whole numbers. So there's our vocabulary, and now I'm going to show you some practice problems. So we're going to be talking about number 4 on your paper. So this is number 4, 2x squared plus 3x minus 5 plus negative x squared plus 7x plus 2. This plus sign in the middle of them means that we're just going to be adding all of this together. There's nothing to distribute, there's nothing crazy to do, it's literally just addition. So what I'm going to do is take all of the like terms and put them together. So this 2x squared and this negative x squared are like terms. That means that they can get added together. So 2x squared minus 1x squared is just 1x squared. And now I have positive 3x and positive 7x, and these are like terms because they both have an x. So 3 plus 7 is 10, so it's 1x squared plus 10x. And then we have negative 5 plus 2, which is negative 3, so minus 3. Boom, 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 that's it, that's your answer, easy peasy. So now we're talking about number 6. And I see that this is a subtraction problem. So what I'm going to do is distribute this negative to everything inside. So negative x squared becomes positive x squared. Negative times positive 7x is negative 7x. And this negative distributed to the negative 2 becomes plus 2. So now this negative, it becomes a plus sign because I distributed it. And now I do the same thing that I did with addition. So 2x squared plus x squared is 3x squared. 3x minus 7x becomes negative 4x. And negative 5 plus 2 becomes negative 3. Boom, 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 boom. There's your answer. So it's the same thing as addition, but you have to distribute the negative first. So talking about number 7, this is multiplying polynomials. So basically I'm just going to distribute this 4x to everything inside. 4x times 2x squared becomes 8x to the third. 4x times 3x gives me 12x squared. And 4x times negative 5 gives me negative 20x. There we go. And so now with question 8, this is a simple FOIL problem. 2x times x becomes 2x squared. 2x times negative 5 becomes negative 10x. 3 times x becomes positive 3x. And 3 times negative 5 becomes negative 15. I'll add these two together because they're like terms, so I end up with 2x squared minus 7x minus 15. And that's it. So just to recap, here's what we're doing. I showed you some examples up here. You are going to answer all of the questions on that first page on your own or with a partner. And then you're going to go on Flipgrid and teach the class how to do the problem that I assigned to you. And if you have any questions, you can always shoot me an Edmodo message or an email and set up a Zoom time with me so that I can explain it to you.